Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't posted for a few days. I've just been a bit busy, but I'm back with another video. Today we'll be doing a review on the Hammond collection ATROCIRAPTOR Ghost, and we'll get started with the box review. Over here. So you've got ATROCIRAPTOR Ghost, and then you got it in golden writing, and you've got the ATROCIRAPTOR itself there. Unfortunately, I wrecked this box, so I just taped it up because it's such a nice box. I don't want to really wreck it. I got this from Big W. So for some reason, some boxes in Australia, like my Ian Malcolm, I got that from Australia, and my Carnotaurus, I also got that from Australia. But the Ian Malcolm, that had like text at the back, like describing the figure and its backstory. But the Carnotaurus for some reason didn't, and that was from the same store, so it's very weird. And then this one from Big W in Australia, that also like came without a thing on the back. However, the Allosaurus did, the Spinosaurus did, the Therizinosaurus did, and the Stegosaurus actually didn't because I got that from Big W as well. And we'll be doing a review on that one next, and then Therizinosaurus. So stay tuned for those ones. Here is the ATROCIRAPTOR, here in some different poses, which is really cool. I really like this red glass eye. It's so cool. But that's enough of the box. Let's do the actual figure, and then we'll do the size comparisons a bit later. So firstly, you've got incredible detail with all the different scales here. Like, you've got like scales that are kind of like triangular on top, which is awesome. I think those are kind of like osteoderms. That's really cool. The head is, yeah, just all around very well detailed, and so is the rest of the body, but especially the head. The head looks very nice. The color scheme, it's mostly white, and you might think it just has brown stripes, but no. These are also broken up by some gray stripes, so that's pretty cool. The hands, the claws are painted, and so the toe claws here, which is very nice. Because the Velociraptor Delta over there, that had neither painted. But it's good that they've improved. That was like a pretty old model though, I will have to say. The red glass eye, it's reflective here, and it's not the same one where it like follows you. They changed it up a bit so it just stays in one spot. I do like how the one where it like reflects and follows you, that one's really cool, but I think it ran into some issues with like all the different poses. So like in some moments, in some positions, it would look basically dead inside. So it is an improvement, I suppose. This one, I'm pretty sure it came out in 2025. I could be wrong, like early 2025. Same as the Allosaurus and the Spinosaurus and the Stegosaurus. But the ATROCIRAPTOR and Allosaurus came earlier, and the Spinosaurus and Stegosaurus came later. I think that's right. I could be wrong. Now we will do the articulation of the figure. So the head, you can move it up that much and down that much. The mouth can open that wide, and the mouth has painted, like individually or separately painted teeth on the top and bottom there, which is good. I like that detail that they have. On the neck, there's a lot more of a range of motion there. You can like swivel it, can turn it all different directions. It's awesome. It's a very good articulated figure there. The hands, the shoulder, I mean, it can do it like a full 360, it's on a ball joint, and it can move out and in, and so can the elbow joint, like that. The legs, at the hip, it can move like that, out and in a little bit. The knee can move up and down like that. It can also swivel. And it doesn't have a second ankle joint like the bigger figures have, but it does have this ankle joint here, which can swivel and move up and down. With the tail, it's like all the other Hammond collection figures, where it's got a wire. Or I'm not sure if it's all of the other Hammond collection figures, but quite a few of them. It's got a wire in there for lots of articulation, lots of possibilities for poses and stuff. And I will actually post a stop motion video that I took with this ATROCIRAPTOR and the Carnotaurus tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. That was just my first ever one that I've ever done, so it's not going to be that good. At the base of the tail, it can move up and down like that, and the tail is actually rubber, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, about that stop motion, yeah, I really hope it is good. It might not be. Don't get your hopes up, people, because it is my first. But anyways, here is the size comparison. So here is the ATROCIRAPTOR compared to Ian Malcolm. So they're about the same height. Yeah, they're about the same height. I think Ian Malcolm, I think Ian Malcolm is a little bit taller. However, the ATROCIRAPTOR is, in general, a lot larger. Now moving on to the Velociraptor from Dino Rivals, Velociraptor Delta. It's much shorter, but in this position it's taller. However, if we put the ATROCIRAPTOR into that position, or in a similar position to that position, we can see that the ATROCIRAPTOR is larger. Like that, we can see it's quite a lot larger. Sorry if the shots are not that great in this video. I apologize. I've noticed it just a little bit, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Just absolute professional work on the Spino625 channel, and this ATROCIRAPTOR doesn't seem to want to stand for us here. There we go. Here is the big size up Carnotaurus. I do want a medium-sized Hammond collection, because this is actually large, and that's extra large, the Spinosaurus. So, yeah, here's the Carnotaurus compared to the ATROCIRAPTOR. Much larger, and spoilers if you haven't seen Chaos Theory, Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3. The Carnotaurus, I think it's called Demon, kills ATROCIRAPTOR Ghost. And also, have you guys seen the trailer for Chaos Theory Season 4? It looks pretty cool. I actually saw it like a few days after it was posted. I'm surprised YouTube didn't recommend it earlier. But here, moving on, here is the Allosaurus compared to the ATROCIRAPTOR. So the Allosaurus is a bit bigger than the Carnotaurus, a bit longer. Here, now, is the Stegosaurus compared to the ATROCIRAPTOR. Pretty nice size. I reckon the Stegosaurus was a little larger. Like the Lost World Stegosauruses, those were huge. And even the Allosaurus would actually be a little bit bigger than this figure. Like, in comparison to the humans, because in Jurassic World Dominion, it was absolutely huge. So, yeah, a little bit of an inaccuracy there, but that's alright. You don't really expect these to be absolutely perfect completely perfect. Like, this is perfect. The Spinosaurus is perfect for, like, the Jurassic Park 3 size. I think I actually have the Jurassic Park, like, disc, like, Blu-ray, where it has, like, the different size charts, or it might be VHS. Like, my brother's got it. And it actually shows, like, the different size chart, which is really nice. Anyways, moving on and not getting any more sidetracked. Here is the Therizinosaurus compared to the ATROCIRAPTOR. So as you can see, it's quite a lot larger. Now, here we move on to the Spinosaurus. Even larger now. He can, like, hop on his back. No. Wow. He looks absolutely minuscule compared to the Spino. But the Spino is large. However, the Brachiosaurus is even larger. There he is there. Always towering over everything he comes across. He can, like... But one thing that he can do, the ATROCIRAPTOR, he can, like, jump on his leg, climb up, you know, bite his neck, even, like, climb up here, start, like, biting his head and eating his eyeballs. But, yeah, that will have to wrap up for this video. Expect to see my stop motion test coming out tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, Spino Squad. Bye for now.